What's good? What's good? What's going on? Sorry for the little 2 minute delay. Um, it's your brother Big Hawk doing a little live stream. Um, what's up, Mike? What's the deal, baby? Um, I decided to do this live stream because now the hood got so vicious and it got so heartless that they're taking kids out. This is us. This is our own people doing this, killing kids in the hood. Um, Newark, New Jersey. Um, a young man, a guy was walking down the street with his kid. Now, apparently, the dude had beef with somebody, and they actually shot him while he was walking down the street with his son. Now, they killed 10, but his son survived. They didn't get his son. But the mentality that the hood the hood gained, how would you say, a cold heart, because now they don't care about anybody, young, old. They can care less. If they have beef with you and you're walking with your son or daughter, they'll just take you out. And if your son or daughter gets killed, to them it's like, oh well. Um, I remember a couple of years ago when Brooklyn was really under attack in the hood for like 4 months straight. There was a lot of shooting. And I remember in Brownsville, Brownsville was like on fire with a lot of gang violence and drug turf and so on and so forth. And I remember um, there was a gang shootout, and this was at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, broad daylight, and it moved over to the park, and they started shooting at each other, and a little 3-year-old female baby was shot in the leg. By the grace of God, she was only shot in the leg, but it's telling me, and it's got to be telling people as normal, you can't even bring your kids to the park without being harmed. Now, this is a 3-year-old baby. She does not know nothing about the beef, and y'all shooting at each other. Y'all don't care who's around. She was shot in the leg, taken to the hospital. Beautiful baby. Like I said, by the grace of God, she was only shot in the leg, but she has to deal with that for the rest of her life. The following day, the following day, a female was going to work, but she was taking her little son to school before she went to work. This was also in Brownsville, Brooklyn. She decided to stop at the store to buy something to eat for her and her little son. And there was a beef between two knuckleheads, gang members, drug dealers, whatever you want to call them. 7:30 in the morning, they're shooting. She goes to open the door, doesn't realize that she gets shot and killed. And her son is right there. She's holding her son's hand, and she just drops. Now he has to deal with this for the rest of his life, seeing that his mother was killed and taken out by a knucklehead. By everybody wants to be gangster, but nobody throws with the hand no more. And that's saying that a lot of the generation today can't fight. I remember back in the days, you had the police athletic league where you was taught by boxers, and y'all handle your beef by either going in the ring or you be outside, but y'all drew down with the hand. But now everybody, see, the thing is, A scary person, a person that's scared, can pull a knife, can pull a gun. Anybody that's scared can pull a weapon, but can you use this and can you use this? But this should be thought about first, because you have to think, is my life, how would I say, how would I put this? How would I, am I going to destroy my whole life for somebody that doesn't really care about me and him at the same time? Because if he kills me, I go to the grave and he would still have to be locked up in prison. So you destroyed two lives. You took me out and now you have to go to jail. Yes, thank you. Is my life worth going to prison? Thank you, Brian. That's what I was trying to say. So now we're going to fast forward to now. I just got some confirmation and I got some news in the Bronx where a car pulled up to a 12 and 16-year-old kid, one a boy and one a girl. Now, this car pulled up to them and asked them, are you from this neighborhood? And they looking at each other puzzled, like, why would he ask us that? Do you know these grown men shot these two people, a boy and a girl? And right now, they're in the hospital fighting for their life. And see, this is why I get so upset and so mad of these supposed to be black leaders and these black lawyers and the Benjamin Crumps and the Al Sharptons and the Black Lives Matters and the Jesse Slickman Jackson and all these pro-blacks and everybody's black this and black, but it's blacks killing each other in the damn hood. That's who's doing it right now. This is why I get so sick of every time you have to cut on the TV and either in the Bronx and Brooklyn, Manhattan, and Queens and Compton and Chicago, LA, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia. It's always in the hood and it's always us killing each other. We kill each other for the stupidest thing. I can't wear red because if I wear red and I go to a certain amount of town where it's blue, now I'm going to either get my behind with or killed just because I'm wearing a different color. That doesn't make no sense. That doesn't make no sense. The only time we want to come together if somebody Caucasian kills us. That doesn't make no sense. That's stupid. You say you're upset about these Caucasian cops killing us, but then we kill each other every day. Monday through Sunday, all around the clock. This is what we do. You cannot get mad at other race of people. We have to get mad and take responsibility for us because we are killing each other and we are eliminating each other. Y'all don't understand that, black people? But you know what? No, I'm just a token nigga. I'm just a sellout. I'm Uncle Ruckus. I'm anything that y'all don't want to see. Y'all don't want to see the big picture. We're taking each other out. We're the problem. We are the problem right now, Black America. We the problem. All of these killings every day I'm looking, it's nothing but us. Who would harm young kids? They went from killing grown people. Now the kids can't even play in the park. The kids can't go to the store. The kids can't go to school because you got everybody that wants to be gangsters going around having a turf war. You don't even own these places. You have no deed saying that you are the one. That's a deed saying that you're the one that purchased this block. Well, this is my block. It's not your block. All you're doing is renting because guess what? If you mess up on your rent, if anything goes wrong, Somebody of another race can say, you know what? You have to leave my premises. It's not yours. And you're killing each other over something you don't even own. You're killing each other over something that's stupid, over colors, over drugs. You looked at me the wrong way. You stepped on my feet. Nobody can say, you know what? Let's get together. Let's clean up our neighborhood, clean up our block. How about that? How about that? And these fake preachers and lawyers and these pro-blacks, they're all phony. They're taking your money. They're living off of other people's child's death, and they're taking the money, and they're wrong. Look what Black Lives Matter done. They got $97 million and didn't care about the hood and didn't care about the people they was fighting for. They took the money and they bought themselves $4 million houses and ran. We are the problem. And until we understand the white man, this, and the white man, that, and the yellow, the green man, no, it's the black people that have the problem. We have a problem in our community, and we have to find a way. How are we going to clean it up? And stop blaming everybody for our problems. These shootings of kids, it went from a grown adults to kids now. Now everybody's killing kids. You mean to tell me a kid can't go to school and get an education because he has to worry about walking through his neighborhood where there's drugs being sold in front of the building, then the gang members are across the street and he has to walk, and you got drug dealers and gang members looking at each other to take each other out when he has to go to school or she has to go to school, or maybe they want to go to the store, or maybe they want to go to a park. Yeah, you're right. Yes, you're right about that, Brian. This is, I never, and I can't believe that a car would run up on young kids and shoot them for what? Because they was in the wrong neighborhood? They don't own that block. You don't own that block. The leaders we had back in the days are not the leaders now. The only person that I can give credit for, I have to give credit for this person. The only person I see with my eyes that do go to people's houses, he walks through hardcore neighborhoods with his soldiers, is Louis Farrakhan. That's the only person that I can say that I see with my eyes. He goes through the streets of Chicago and he knocks on people's doors. He takes people, the young guys from the streets, the women from the streets, and they give them another life. That's the only person that I know that I see do this is Louis Farrakhan. I remember when Eric Gardner, I remember clearly when Eric Gardner was killed, and the Gardner family won the money, won the lawsuit. And I remember I was at a Zulu Nation anniversary, and this black female came up to me and my partner, God rest his soul, and said, "Can you sign this petition?" Now we asked him what the petition was about. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's hard to say, man. This is hard to say. Oh man. Well, Jesse Jackson, and who else was it? It was Jesse Jackson. I forgot who else it was. They called up the Gardner family and said, "Can we have our retainer, our cut?" And they said, "Listen, my son hasn't been in the ground for a week. We just got the check. Why would you come and ask us this now? We are still grieving." Why would you do this? But this is how black folks are. This is how we are. See, the thing is, it's called tough love. And the reason why I get on is because it's called tough love. Negroes got to stop the bull crap. We have to stop it. The stuff that we pull and then we want to keep blaming the white man. No, it's us. It's us killing each other. The white man didn't put a gun in our hand and say, go kill that person. He didn't take the drugs and put our hand. They may have brought the drugs here, but nobody told you to touch the drugs. Nobody. You did it. You made that decision. You said, you know what? Before I get a job and before I work hard, like my ancestors did, I'm just going to still poison the people. And for my protection, I'm going to take a gun and I'm going to have it right here just in case another rival comes. And I'm going to take his life over drugs. This is what I'm going to do. So we, as Negroes, if we don't wake up, it's over. It's finished. The kids right now are not even safe in our neighborhood. I remember back then, if you touched a kid, if you touched an elderly person, and if you touched a female, you had a problem. Because even the real drug dealers and the real gangsters was protecting the kids and the elderly people and the females. They said, listen, you have a problem, you have a beef, you beef with the person that you're beefing with. No kids, no wives, no elderly people, no innocent person will be touched. If you got a problem, you got a problem with that person. If we find out that you hurt somebody else, we're coming to your house and we're going to drag you out of your house and you'll be in the cemetery. That's how I grew up. I was born in 1970. This is how I grew up. I was born in the Bronx and I was raised in Yonkers, New York. So I remember. Now you got kids and women and innocent people that can't walk the streets. And then when we leave the hood, when we get tired of it, when we work our way out of the hood, if we go to college or we go to a trade school and become a success, as soon as we leave the hood, we're called token Negroes. We're called sellouts. Oh, you think you're better. No, we don't want to be around this. This is what I did. I left New York, came to Jersey, and I'm in a quiet place right now. Now I'm at peace with myself. Why would you, as a human being, I don't care what race you're, why would you want to be in a situation where you have to dodge bullets? You got to try to escape the drug dealers. Why would you want to live in that type of predicament? I work on 34th Street, and I see this every day. They brought the hood from the hood to 34th Street and 35th Street in Manhattan, New York. They brought out that garbage from there, and they came and pushed it down here. This is crazy that these kids are being killed now. They're being approached now by grown people. They can't even walk down the street without people approaching them and shooting them for what? You don't own this damn place. No leaders. You don't see no Black Lives Matter. They not out. Black Lives Matter. Let me tell you something. Black Lives Matter was a scam from the beginning. It was a scam because now you don't even hear nothing about Black Lives Matter. Nothing. They just disappeared. They took that money and they skated out of here. They said, the hell with the hood, the hell with black folk. They never cared about us in the first place. And I tried to tell people this, but nobody wanted to listen. Nobody wanted to listen. There was a scam from the beginning, Black Lives Matter. And like I always said, how do Black Lives Matter when Black Lives Matter don't even matter to black folks. It don't matter to Negroes. The killings that we're doing is horrible to each other. Horrible. Now we're killing kids. Now the kids can't even walk the streets without being killed. When are we going to stop, Negroes? And that's why a lot of Negroes like me don't want to be around this crap. I don't want to be around this. I do not want to be around this bull crap. I want to live my life the best way possible I can. I want to be around sensible people. I don't care what race, creed, you color you are because I never was racist. I'm not born racist. I got different people in my family. I don't play that. So I don't care. I just want to be around safe, simple-minded people who have a brain in their head, who wants to have fun, who wants to get together and do things. I don't want to be around this hood bullcrap. So you can call me Uncle Ruckus. You can call me a token nigga. I don't care. I don't. Because there's something mentally disturbing in a person's head to want to be around that bullcrap. To want to be around chaos all the time and gunfighting and drugs and gangs beating each other up, and you're coming outside, there's dope and all over the dope needles everywhere and crack vials everywhere and people just laying around drugged out. I don't want to be around that. That's why I left. This is exactly why I left. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. You can share this. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want. Leave a comment. But as Negroes, let's get ourselves together. How about that? Let's get ourselves intact ASAP before it's too late. Salute to everybody that listened. SYSBM for life. I'm out.